So you're wondering, is the BC assessment value that you receive of your home the actual value of your home? Or if you're looking to buy, can you actually rely on the BC assessment value as the number for what you should offer on a home when you're looking to purchase it? Well, in this video, I'm gonna basically unveil the truth behind the BC assessed value of homes in this province and what you need to know about it, whether you are selling or buying. My name is Jonathan Lerner with the Vancouver Life Real Estate Group, and our team here, we serve the Lower Mainland and we help our clients buy, sell, and invest in the Greater Vancouver area, and we absolutely love it. And so whether you're moving in the next 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a Zoom call at the link down below in the description of this video, and we'd love to be able to help you make a smooth move. Let's dive into today's video of the BC assessment values for homes. All right, let's start off with some of the basic details of BC assessments, what it is, how it's calculated, and then at the end of the video, we'll dive into whether it's actually an accurate representation of a home's value. Starting super basic, what is the BC assessed value? This is taken directly from the BC government site. The assessment value of a property is the value of its land and improvements, the building and fixtures on the land, and it is used to determine the annual property taxes. The assessed value of a home is independently determined by BC assessment. And the primary objective of these BC assessments is to produce annual independent and uniform property assessments for all property in the province and is responsible for determining the market value and classification of all properties. BC assessments professional appraisers, they have to do that, and they review close to 2 million properties every year, and they don't step into any of those homes. So imagine how they have to do their job and rely on the overall stats of homes, the surrounding area, the general property characteristics of the place that emphasize most of the value of a home, its size and property in the lot. And we're using this to be able to determine the value of the home and what we can potentially sell it for. Now, some of those major characteristics for the calculation is the location of the property, the size of the home, the size of the lot it sits on, the view, any additions that have been added onto the home, like a carport, garage, deck, the age of the home, and also the sale prices of similar homes in the area that have sold as well. All right, now what is the relationship between the property assessment and taxes? Well, provincial and municipal governments are taxing authorities, and they pay for the public services like water, sewage systems, roadways, hospitals, first responders, teachers, etc. And they pay for that through part of our property taxes, which are based on, you guessed it, the assessed value. So the BC assessment determines the market value of properties, and it sends property owners an assessment notice. And then the tax authorities determine the property tax rate that they'll set to raise the revenue needed to pay for the public services they provide. And the tax authorities basically use the assessment value to determine what that is. Now, adding some clarity to that though, the tax authorities, they don't tax based off your home's value. They tax based off of what they financially need to carry out the services that they're going to provide, and then they apply that to your assessed value. So what you pay in taxes has more to do with the area where you live in as a whole, as opposed to your individual property value, although of course that does play a part in it. I'm glad you made it this far and you're still with me. It's not the most exciting topic to understand, but if you currently own a property that you're looking to potentially sell, or you're looking to buy a property, it's super important to understand. So is the BC assessed value true? Is it valid? Is it correct? Well, let me state this first point for you and then you decide, and then I'll have a couple more for you after that. As a homeowner, you receive your assessment notice 6 months after the valuation date. So when you receive your notice in the beginning of January, the price that's labeled as the value of your home is as of July 6th, 6 months earlier. So that means if you look at the assessed value of any property at any time of year, know that at a minimum, it is at least 6 months old. Now, if you've followed the Vancouver real estate market in any capacity over the last few years, you know that a lot can change in just a 6-month window. And as a result, the dollar figure that you see as the assessed value is not necessarily your home's market value. It could be, but there's so many ingredients, if I can say that, are likely to change what you see as the assessed value versus the actual market value. Now, there's 2 more factors that play in here of why the BC assessed value may not be an accurate representation of your home's value. Number 1, the BC assessment appraiser, they're not going to physically walk into your property to determine its value. You know, remember, they're doing this for 2 million properties across BC, and it would be impossible to visit each and every property. So they have to line up their value with the basic characteristics of the home, the size, the lot, the age, the additions. And that points into the second point, and that's that there's a lot more aspects that an appraiser from a bank or a real estate agent will take into consideration when determining the market value of a home, rather than more of the narrow frame of reference that has to be relied upon when determining the BC assessment value, which is again more for taxation purposes more than anything. When it comes to determining the actual value of your home, you can hire an appraiser for a fee, or you can get a local realtor like myself or the team here at the Vancouver Life Real Estate Group who are following the market every day, who understand the multitude of factors that come into play when assessing value and understand how changing the experience that a potential buyer could get when walking into the property can change the value of a home in their mind. And real estate agents are not, I repeat, not all created equal, so you have to make sure you choose wisely. Now, when it comes to the market value of your home, true market value is determined by what the market, who the buyers are out there, are willing to spend on your home. And ultimately, that is market value because it's the buyers who are telling you how much that they are willing to spend on your property. Therefore, as much as there are hard numbers associated with value, there also is a certain amount of value to be had in the emotional side of the home, as long as that can be conveyed properly in the marketing and showing of the home if you're on the listing side. Any real estate agent you choose should be aware of the assessed value of your home or the home that you're looking to buy, while at the same time understanding its limitations and then doing their own due diligence to conclude if the market has changed enough since the valuation date of July 1st to be valued at a different amount today, or if things have stayed stable and they're still within the ballpark of market value from that point in time. I'm sure you might have some questions regarding this, so please, if you do, leave your questions and comments in the comment section right down below this video, or absolutely reach out to me directly, personally at my info there as well. And if you got if you got some value from this video, please make sure to give this video a like by clicking that thumbs up. And again, if you're thinking about making a move to the Greater Vancouver area, whether that is selling your home or buying, and whether that's in the next 9 days, 90 days, or maybe 9 months, myself and my team here, we would absolutely love to help you make it a smooth move. So scroll right down below this video in the description and give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call at that link there. And let's connect on what your thoughts are on what might be the next best steps for you. See you in the next video. And remember, tap that subscribe button.